haven't spoken to you in about a week and a half, so I apologise for that. I've actually been really busy with work and I've had a really fierce summer cold. I don't know what's going on, but I've just had this kind of cold, shivers, the whole thing going on. So I've just taken some time out and just tried to recover and try to work at the same time. But the UK at the moment is going for a bit of a heat wave, and as much as us Brits love to complain about the hot weather, we also love it when it arrives. So I thought this would be a perfect opportunity to really test the foundations I've been trying out over the last few months to see how they perform in this heat wave that we're having at the moment. So the aim of this video is to really show you how the foundations which I felt have performed really well on my very oily skin, to see how they perform in extremely hot weather, give them proper tests. So I'm going to be testing out the foundations that have scored pretty favourably with me over the last few months. Today I'm going to be doing the Max Factor Facefinity Flawless, what's it called? All day flawless 3-in-1 foundation, and I'll be testing out some of the other ones such as the Hourglass Immaculate liquid powder foundation, the Revlon Colour Stay for oily combination skin. What else have I got? The Estee Lauder Double Wear. So some of the ones that have tested really well for me and performed really well on my very oily skin. So let's crack on. Let's do this one, and I'll show you the results. The weather today is, they're saying it's going to be about 32, 33 degrees centigrade, which is about 90 degrees Fahrenheit. So let's do this one. Okay, so my makeup is done for today. So just to remind you, the foundation I'm going to be testing out on this extremely hot day is the Max Factor Facefinity All Day Flawless 3-in-1 foundation. Okay, so I will come back later and show you how this has performed today on a 32 degrees centigrade, 90 degree Fahrenheit day. Alright, see you in a YouTube minute. Good afternoon and welcome back. It has been hot like fire today. It might not be so hot for people who live in really hot countries, but for us in Britain it was hot like fire today. 33 degrees centigrade. What's that? It's about 91, 92 degrees Fahrenheit for you guys. Too much for me. I'm going through that stage in my life and the water was just dripping off my face today. I am not joking, absolutely dripping. Literally every kitchen I went to, I was just grabbing their disposable towels and just mopping my face. My blotting sheets, my blotting powder, none of that didn't even come into use today. It was straight up tissues dabbing my face. So literally, the foundations I'll be testing over the next few days, I want to see how well they cope with those kind of conditions. So the one I was testing today was the Max Factor Facefinity All Day Flawless 3-in-1 foundation. Such a long title. How did it do? Let's have a look. Okay, I'm looking at the heat, I'm looking at the sweat, humidity, oil. Did it manage all of that? Did it control it? What do you think? Right, so we can see foundation has practically melted and faded off my face. Massive melting in this section here. Under my eyes, actually it's interesting, under my eyes seems to be really dry at the moment. I'm not sure if it's just me or what's going on here, but dry. I've got lines increasing, so I'm going to do something different tomorrow to see if I can address that. But there's very little foundation left on my face. It has literally all melted off. You can see all up here, it's gone. All around there, it's literally gone. You can see my skin appearing all around my face. So I would say, just looking at this performance here, how has the Max Factor Facefinity All Day whatever foundation performed today? For heat, sweat, humidity, oil, I would say out of 10, this is on a very oily skin, by the way. I'd say out of 10, this is looking like a 3. Do you think I'm fair? I don't know. I mean, look at this. Oh, yikes. It's not good. I'm giving this one a 3 out of 10. It wasn't great. It's got a lot to do though, because we are talking about someone who is very oily skinned anyway, and it's dealing with sweat. Someone who's going through that phase in their life where the water just drips down my face, yeah. So sweat, oil, heat, menopause, all of that. Didn't do that well. 3 out of 10. Alright, so tomorrow I am going to be testing the Hourglass Immaculate Liquid Power Foundation. Powder foundation. So tomorrow, again, they're saying the temperature is going to be about 32, 33, again, degrees centigrade. So what's that? It's in the high 90s, over 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's see how this one does tomorrow. I really rated this one when I did my normal foundation test. Let's see how it performs when it gets extremely tested. If you want to see how these foundations do tomorrow, don't forget to subscribe. Press the little bell next to the subscribe button, and that will let you know when I do my next upload. And don't forget to give me a like for going through this extreme testing just for you. I have to be honest, normally in weather like this, I just wouldn't put any foundation on at all. Because I can't bear the melting and the feel. But I want to test these foundations out to see how they do. Alright, see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.